Today, January 2nd, we detected some unusual opt-in activity on the TLT ETF that tracks bonds, the 20-year treasuries, and wanted to share that with everyone because this is very unusual, especially because this trader we've been tracking since October and has made a trade today after being very profitable. So, as usual, we want to follow the winners, people who are making lots of money, because we look at the wealthy investors and follow their trades so that we can also have an edge and make money like the rich. So without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see from the options time and sales tape at 12:39, 6-second mark, we have these two trades. One of them was for 29,320 and the other was for 15,500 contracts. 90 strike calls, 108 strike calls, different expirations, March 2024 and June 2024. So let's dig a little deeper into what this means. So for the March 90 strike calls, that is over here, we can see here that these 90 strike calls, open interest of 45,000. The volume today is much less. We believe that this wealthy investor is closing and taking profits on these 90 strike calls. They are essentially selling them now for $925 each. And what is unusual and astounding is that based on our analysis and monitoring of the wealthy investors, this trade happened on October 20. They got into this 90 strike call March 2024 on October 20. They started to build this position around those days. You can see on October 20, here's 10,000 contracts, right? So they started to add into this position on October 20. You can see by actually looking at the open interest here as it grows, as we move forward in the dates. Oh, actually, let's come down to the 90 strikes. Here it is. So now you see 23,000, right? So it's building this position at the 90 strike calls. And you can see what was the price around that time? 284. And as we said, they're selling them for 900 now. So that's a profit of 900 divided by 280. That's 300% profit, right? Just trading the bonds. And why are they so profitable? Well, around October 20, as we said, this day when they started to build this position, notice, where is the 52-week low? Right here. What was that day? October 23. The next day was October 20 because that was a weekend. Right here, October 20. So this wealthy investor knows what they're doing. They know when to catch the bottom on this trade, right? So they've been right. And you can see that ever since then, this stock ETF has been up 18%. Okay, so This is why we want to follow the wealthy investors, because they have a lot more money to do the research to find out what will happen to different stocks in the stock market, including the macro situations like the TLT, like bond prices, right? Now, when we take a look at what they're doing now, they are taking profits on these for 915, and you can see what they're doing is they're rolling to the Junes, the 108 strike calls, okay? And so now they're taking profits, and now they're getting into a new trade, okay? And paying $176 for each of these 108 strike calls in June. 15,500. So they put in $2.7 million again, right? Which is part of their profits, right? That they have just closed out on. And you can see for the Junes, their 108 strike calls right here. Volume 15,000, much greater than the open interest. So we know these are opening trades where they are buying to open. We are also in the position. We are simply following this profitable, wealthy investor who knows what they're doing, and that is how we trade, right? This is a lower probability of profit trade in comparison to our members only trades, though, because this ETF is a higher risk because this is based on macro events, right? If the Fed changes their position, things could turn around. So that is why higher probability of profit trades mostly are focused on company stocks, individual stock picks, where a wealthy investor knows something, perhaps behind the scenes, insider information. And so we find that data and we track that. So if you are interested in the higher probability of profit trades, make sure to go to our website. We'll put a link at the top here on how you can gain access to better stock picks to outperform the market and trade like the wealthy investors, where their trades exceeding millions and millions of dollars, and we share that to our members only. Okay, so as we explained, they were buying these calls, the 108, and you can see that by buying these calls, they are going long and bullish on TLT, as the price of TLT at currently at $98 now goes up. These call options will increase in value and become profitable, just like those 90 strike calls that we went over earlier, how that is now $900 when they initially got them for about $200. Okay, so let us know in the comments below. Do you think interest rates will continue to drop significantly? Because if it does, then the bonds will most likely go up because they are inversely correlated. Okay. And if you are interested in our better stock picks, this is the link to our website. As usual, please smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of future uploads like these whenever they are released. Take care and have a wonderful day.